Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn December 14, 2022. With the Sun in harmony with Saturn in your sign, your focus on your social and humanitarian or personal happiness goals is a little more serious or earnest than usual. You see the value of slowing down, employing some caution, or getting all the details right before pushing forward. It's a good day to consider your longer-term plans and take steps to secure or strengthen them. Friends or group connections can be supportive, and the practical side of your relationships is in the spotlight. Working solidly towards personal happiness or group goals can be fruitful and fulfilling. This aspect particularly favors efforts to stabilize, strengthen, commit, build, and maintain. A glorious day for you and your relationships arrives today. As the sun soars happily through the heavens, you'll feel infinitely supported by the cosmos above. With your solar 11th house of hopes and aspirations highlighted and invigorated, our great luminary will link in a sextile to great Saturn now orbiting in the degrees of your solar first house of identity and zodiac sign. This ensures that you'll have a practical and realistic approach to problem-solving situations alongside your one and only, but you can also think big about your long-term vision as well. Use this fuel to draw up a map of manifestation plans and practices. Align yourself with your genuine work friends and professional aspirations. As your workweek begins, you should think about who and what is worth your time when the Sun in Sagittarius sextiles Saturn in your sign. There are networking opportunities, colleagues, and dreams to pursue. However, the question is what to pursue first. Instead of limiting yourself, you could use this transit as an opportunity to mature by taking on responsibilities that inspire you to move forward in your career path. Do not let fear or doubt stand in your way today. When the moon returns to your financial sector tomorrow, it will not only begin its last visit for the year but the last before the dwarf planet Ceres leaves next week, ending all planetary activity on this side of the financial fence. The moon will also return as Jupiter moves into his final week in your income sector. This is a chance to get a better read on both sides of the financial fence over the coming days. Even though you are a soft and emotional person, you are equally capable of anger and aggression. However, the tendency for most is to internalize anger and aggression, which wreaks havoc upon the immune system, as well as other vital biological systems. If you have experienced this recently, consider taking up a workout that involves, safely, kicking, yelling, and hitting inanimate objects. This technique will help you to get out your anger and alleviate pressure and strain. Take care of your own emotional needs today. So much of your focus is spent on outward things and how to make life better for other people, yet you need to take care of yourself as well. The essence of this day can give you plenty of creativity and strength when it comes to expressing yourself. Seize this opportunity to let your hair down and to get things off of your chest. Meet with a friend or a family member you trust and share of yourself. The moon's last visit to your relationship sector for the year is both a chance to check in and become more emotionally engaged. While this will see the moon clash with Saturn in Aquarius before leaving tomorrow, something that with each monthly visit can put how well you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off to the test, today it is enjoying support from planets in your communication sector. This will continue into tomorrow as well, making this as much about getting the communication lines open. As the moon makes its last visit to your relationship sector for the year, a friendly aspect to Chiron, the planet of healing in your communication sector, couldn't come with better timing. While a monthly event and always a valuable chance to give your emotional responses and relationships a voice, with Chiron in his final days in retrograde motion, a chance to give the past and unsaid words a voice is also a chance to lay any old ghosts to rest. Our eyes in the sky. Romance will be in the air today as the moon makes a supportive aspect with Mars retrograde. A soft and gentle ambience helps us relax after a stressful week. Spend the morning in bed with your significant other, cuddling and enjoying each other's company. If you're single, Spend the morning doing something that brings you pleasure and supports your self-care. We're all being cosmically pushed to shed the things that no longer serve us, and it's important to hold on to the soft moments so we can reconnect with our grace. You need to get started on any delayed tasks or tackle any unresolved differences. If you didn't have the right incentive before, you're able to view things in a new light, with a fresh perspective. Previous contacts stimulate your interest, and others find your self-confidence engaging and attractive. Use your energy, enjoy some new recreational activities too. There are some unpleasant aspects in the cosmos today, including a tense square between the Moon and Uranus, and not everyone will be engaged with their self-awareness. The energy doesn't have a lot of patience for inflated egos, so step away from people or situations that make you uneasy. Even though finance isn't your favorite subject, you should still be taking care of business affairs. It's time to finish long overdue tasks and to get your documents in order. A positive side effect of this is that you get an overview and see how your finances are placed. As long as you choose to lean into love, you should have a pleasant day. Use the energy to sever ties with any situations, people, or behaviors that are holding you back from your highest path. In the late morning, the Sagittarius Sun sextile to Saturn in Aquarius causes us to feel competent and capable. We receive credit for hard work, reaping good karma after a period of toil. As we wrestled with recent trials and tests, we likely remained unaware that we were accruing valuable life experiences. In fact, we might not be totally conscious of just how much we've grown until another person comes to us for advice. Much to our surprise, we're prepared to rattle off pro tips and best practices. Rash words have complicated an existing situation and created a negative atmosphere. However, you can offer a sensible solution to ease the tension and present your point of view in an uncomplicated and diplomatic way, so that others feel you want to resolve the conflict and listen to their opinions. In this way, a long-lasting solution can be found. Don't allow yourself to become involved in any argumentative disputes. If you're upset, it's futile and gets you nowhere. It seems everyone you talk to reacts emotionally and prevents you from being objective. They waste your precious time and jangle your nerves. Being patient gets you through without ruining your relationships with people closest to you. As you cannot know what the future holds and things can change quickly, prepare to be flexible, also in financial matters. You might suffer unpleasant consequences if you make a big investment or acquisition now. If you're given this advice, remain skeptical and take some time to consider, as the information might not be the best. After noon, the Leo moon trines Chiron in Aries, facilitating healing. Rather than rejecting the reality of past pain, we regard it as instrumental in developing our creativity. If we had not faced such intense challenges, we may never have learned how to express ourselves with courage and conviction. Today, we could encounter someone from our past who did us wrong, and surprisingly, we are able to forgive them. We are guided to be brave and open our hearts, showing that we are not at the mercy of memory. In fact, we may be able to voice how someone's treatment has made us feel, while committing not to let their actions continue to perpetuate present hurt. Our confidence gets a boost as we confront a trigger and neutralize its potency.